This is obviously a very challenging time for parents. You're worried and scared. So how do you talk to your children about COVID-19 so that they understand what's happening, so they're not traumatized, but they're still taking it seriously? Joining us now with some tips is Karen Irwin, who is a child development and parenting expert. Karen, good to talk to you this morning.
Yeah, hi, good morning.
All right.
Thanks for having me on.
Well, good to chat with you. What an important conversation. I know we're, sort of trying to figure this out and balancing this in my own house. And you say you can start talking to your kids who are over the age of 3 about COVID-19. So what kind of language should we be using with our children?
Yeah, so I think that it's important to have very clear and concise language that you use that's developmentally appropriate, that is high level, but still using the vocabulary that your children might hear if, you and your partner were talking about COVID-19 or if they pick something up from the news or the radio. Using the language like COVID-19, like it is a virus, those sort of phrases and words are really important to give them confidence and control around this.
Karen, I worry a lot about anxiety in my children, and I'm hearing questions like, I've heard, am I going to die, as one of the questions. Obviously heartbreaking to hear, coming from one of my children to me. In terms of managing that anxiety and stress levels, what do you suggest?
So I think one of the best things that we can do is empower our children. When we empower them, especially during times of uncertainty and unknown, I think that gives them some control and confidence. One of the things that I would do if that question, say that the best thing that we can do right now is protect ourselves. And so there are some actual things that we can do that scientists and experts have told us to help protect ourselves, like wash our hands, like not touch our face, like practice physical distancing. All these things that we can actually do will help protect us.
We know that children can ask us some tricky questions. And when I say tricky, there's oftentimes we don't know the answer to the question. So what do you suggest if we actually don't know?
Yeah, I think that's actually okay. And that's a good for your children because it shows that we're all trying to figure out what's going on here. And, one of the things that you can do is, I suggest you welcome questions. And if there is one that you get stumped by, say to your child, I don't actually know the answer to that right now, but it's an important question. So let me write it down and let's see if we can figure out the answer by looking on the internet, reading the WHO website, finding something out to help them answer, and then come back to them at a later time when you have the answer. That also shows them that the question was important and you did the work to try to sort it out and you wanted to help them.
We appreciate your help this morning, Karen Irwin. Thanks so much for joining us this morning.
Thanks for watching. If you like this, be sure to subscribe here.
And you can check out more Your Morning videos right here.